Hello everyone and welcome to this flow to crow with Jumpbacks. You might need a couple of blocks today, but they are optional. We're going to begin lying down on our backs in Baddha Konasana. Place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Start to tune in and check in with the breath. How are you showing up to your mat today? Tuning into the breath, making every one a little longer, slower and deeper than the last. Making sure you breathe all the way in and all the way out. And then using the hands to draw the knees in together. Keep the knees together and take some circles with the knees, massaging the lower back onto the earth. Changing direction. And then bring the head up towards the knees. Bend the elbows and bring the elbows to the knees. Separate the knees, flex the hands, gaze up in between the palms. And take a little rock backwards and forwards, trying to keep this position solid. So this is a reclined crow. Draw the knees in towards the armpits and back towards the elbows. Use your core, use your compression. And then reaching for the backs of the knees, take a gentle rock and roll up. Coming into Malasana Yogi Squat. You can place the hands down if your heels don't reach the floor and just take a few bounces here. Waking up through the adductors and the glutes. Step back when you're ready, coming into a tabletop position. Spread the fingers wide. Take some circles with the wrists. Particularly focusing on how far forward you can bring the shoulders, changing direction. And then bending the elbows, bring the shoulders forward, waking up through the arms, preparing for any arm balances that we play with today. Inhale to cow and exhale to cat. Moving with your own breath, matching breath to movement. Inhale to cow and exhale to cat. Really push the earth away. Draw the chest forward, exhale rounding. And then lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. When you're ready, settle in. Deep, slow breaths. Inhale, rise to tiptoes, shift forward, low plank. Inhale into your back bend. Exhale, rippling back, downward facing dog. Breathing for 5. Inhale, rise to tiptoes, bend the knees, ripple forward, coming into plank. Option to lower the knees as you shift down and up and back down. Inhale into your back bend. Engage the back body. Engage the body, push up and back, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, rise to tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, shift forward, coming into plank. Chaturanga and up. Low plank, upward facing. Roll the shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here for 5. Inhale, rise to tiptoes. Exhale, soften the knees, look forward. Take a slow walk to the top of the mat. Keep the palms grounded. Bring the feet behind the wrists. Inhale, halfway lift, pull the chest forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Hinge from the hips, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Place the hands down, lean forward. Come onto tiptoes, shift the weight forward into the arms. Work that compression. Breathing here, and then with the push in the hands, step back to plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing for 5. Inhale, rise to tiptoes. Exhale, soften the knees. Step the left foot forward, right foot forward. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Ground. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway, breath in. Plant the hands down, lean forward. Bend the elbows, keep the head forward. 3. Step back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing for 5. Inhale, rise to tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, right, then left. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Breath in to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Inhale, active squat pose. Round through the spine, tuck the tailbone underneath. Draw the rib cage in, reach the fingertips away. Keep the knees tracking over the toes. Exhale, place the hands down. Halfway lift. Lean forward. Bend the knees, bend the elbows, step on, hop back, low plank. Upward facing and downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Rise to the ball of left foot, squeeze the thighs to the belly, travel forward. Right knee, right elbow, bend the elbows. Inhale, right leg up. Rise to the ball of left foot, squeeze the thighs to the belly, travel forward. Right knee, right elbow, lower and lift. Inhale, up to the sky. Rise to the ball of left foot, squeeze the thighs in, tight compression. Right knee, right elbow, lift and lower. Step the foot outside of the hand. Lower the back knee, lizard lunge, arm circles. Slow and steady. Waking up through the shoulder, change direction. Place the hands down, lift the back knee. Round through the spine. Shift forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift and lengthen. Inhale, active squat, round through the spine. Reach the fingers and the shoulder blades away from one another, then flex the hands, lean forward, bend the elbows, bring the knees to the backs of the arms, look forward, lean the weight into the hands, grip the floor with the fingers. The head coming forward is what will counter the legs going up eventually. Halfway lift, breath in. Place the hands down, lean into the arms. Hop back, low plank. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg, breath in. Rise to the ball of right foot, squeeze the thighs into the belly, travel forward. Lift and lower. Inhale, up to the sky. Rise to the ball of right foot, squeeze the thighs in, travel forward. Lift and lower. Inhale, up to the sky. Rise to the ball of right foot, squeeze the knees in, travel forward, lift and lower. Step left foot outside of the hand, lower the back knee, take some circles with that left arm. Really work into the thoracic spine. Follow the gaze to the fingers. Place the left hand down, pop the back knee up, round through the spine, lean forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the fingers up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift and lengthen. Inhale, active squat. Round through the spine, reach forward, flex the hands, lean into the arms. Bring the knees to the backs of the arms, reach the head forward. Lift left heel to bottom, right heel to bottom. Head forward, step or hop back, low plank. Upward facing, breath in. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Rise to the ball of left foot, travel forward, right knee, right elbow, lift and lower. Step right foot outside of the hand, lizard lunge. Reach the arms by the ears, get strong in the legs, squeeze the inner thighs together. Draw the rib cage in, back glute active. Shift forward, crouching warrior into warrior 3. Rebend that right knee. Step forward, active squat. Reach the fingers forward, round through the spine. Place the hands down, lean into the arms. Bend the elbows. Shift the head forward. Option here to rest your head on a block. Squeeze one heel to the bottom and then the other. Maybe you can do both. Option to lift the head off the block if you've got it on there. Lower the feet down, Malasana Yogi Squat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward. Place the hands down, step or hop back, low plank. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up, squeeze the thighs in, travel forward, left knee, left elbow, lower and lift, step the foot outside the hand, active lizard, reach the arms by the ears, squeeze the bottom, wrap that left sit bone underneath you, arms by the ears, shift forward, crouching warrior, one long line of energy from fingertips to right foot. Nice deep bend in that left knee. Keep the left knee bent as you bend the right knee, active squat. Hands to heart center. Inhale, reach forward, round through the spine. Exhale, place the hands down. Lean the weight forward into the arms. Bring the knees onto the backs of the elbows. Head pushes forward to squeeze the heels in towards the bottom. The head going forward is what counters the weight of the legs going back. Try and get light in the knees. Use the core here. Make a shelf with the elbows. Don't worry if you fall out. And then step or hop back, low plank, upward facing. Exhale. Downward facing dog or child's pose, 5 breaths. Coming forward now into Anahatasana, heart melting pose. Gaze forward if you can, if not, forehead or head on the ground. Let the body soften into this position and then slowly make your way onto your back. Reaching for the heels, rolling up, coming into bridge. Interlace the fingers behind the back as an option. Drive the hips up. Push down through the inside edge of the foot as well as the outside edge. Slowly releasing when you're ready. Gently tick-tock the knees side to side. Hug the knees into the chest and take some circles with the knees, massaging the lower back into the ground. Coming into your favorite supine twist, bring the left knee across the body, gaze over right shoulder. Coming through center and to the other side, right knee across the body, gazing over left shoulder. Slowly come back to center, reaching for the outside edges of the feet, coming into your happy baby. You can bend and straighten through the legs here. Find stillness or movement. And then slowly releasing, coming down into Shavasana. Shuffle the shoulder blades underneath you. Allow the palms to face up towards the sky. Tucking the chin slightly into the chest, allowing the back of the neck to be long on the mat. And we'll finish with 3 deep breaths together, breathing in through the nose. Exhale, sigh out. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, sigh out. 1 more time, make it your biggest breath of the day. And releasing. Allow the body to soften, sink, and become heavy, melting into the earth. Make your next breath a little bit deeper, and with it drawing some movement to your fingers and your toes, reaching arms overhead, and then gently hug the knees in towards the chest, rolling over to one side. Taking some time in your fetal pose to choose a few things to feel grateful for today. And then slowly, as you feel ready, keeping eyes closed or gaze soft, make your way up to seated, drawing your hands to heart center. And we'll close our practice as always with an Om, inhaling. Raising thumbs to third eye and bowing head to heart in honor of your practice. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, yogis.